Hello everyone, and welcome to this video of me showing you how I set up the QX7s, and this also works with the QX7 as well. It's the same radio, to work with the IKON2 flight controller. And I'm going to be going over how I set it up. You guys might not want to set it up the same way based on your flying style. I know everyone may not like to fly like I do, but for those who do, this will be a very in-depth tutorial on how I set my radio up. So to get started, I'm just going to describe how I have it set up, show you a few things, what controls what, and yeah, so let's jump right in. So as a sport pilot, I like to fly and do flips and lots of acrobatics. I like to have predefined head speeds set up on a 3-position switch right here. So I have 100%, 80%, 50% throttle head speed. That's controlled by this toggle switch. So with this in the up position, my motor will not be spinning. When it's in the down position, it'll be spinning at the predefined head speed by this switch. Okay, just making that clear. So basically armed and disarmed, or disarmed and armed. Okay, so on this same 3-position switch that controls those 3 predefined head speeds, this also controls what flight mode I'm in. So IKON, you can have, I think, up to 3 different flight modes. I have flight mode, I'm just going to call it 1, which is in the all up position. That's going to be my non-stabilized flight mode. Okay, and then we have the center position, which is stabilized, and then we have our 3rd position, which is stabilized, but also with the checkbox for it's not. I don't think it's called bailout. Rescue, maybe rescue mode, where it will also input a percentage of pitch, and there's a duration that it will maintain that pitch for in the case of an emergency. So and I'm sure as an IKON2 user or IKON user, you're familiar with that setting. And so it's going to self-level the aircraft and momentarily pitch pump for a predefined duration. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I have this momentary switch right here, and what this controls is that it's an override. So what I mean by that is, so this is my bailout. So if I get in a hairy situation and I want to do a quick self-level pitch pump before I hit the ground maneuver, I would hit this button. And when I hit this switch, when I hit this switch, it overrides whatever flight mode I'm currently in. Okay? And that's something we're going to set up under the special functions menu in the Taranis or OpenTX firmware. Okay. Let's see. I have a knob here. This knob I have set up, this is the smooth knob. You have one that's got notches in it over here. I like to use the one that's smooth. This I have set up to control my tail rotor gain for the servo that's changing the pitch of the tail servo. Okay, so and so what I can do with that is I can dial the tail in for a predefined head speed, and then write that down for a given head speed, that gain, and save it and disable the knob after the fact. Okay, I mean that's my goal. What else? So my throttle stick. So if it's all the way down, um, this isn't throttle for me. This is pitch. So all this is gonna do is change um, the pitch of the rotor blades. Okay. And also we can go over how to set up those voice switch warnings so that you can make sure that your throttle's in the right stick position before the radio turns on and connects to your helicopter. So that way it prevents your motor from spooling up accidentally by having your switch in the wrong position. Okay? So I think that about sums it up for this part. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is going to be part 1 on how I set up my Taranis QX7 radio for the IKON2 flight controller on a T-Rex 500 flybarless helicopter. So stay tuned. I will be trying to publish another video here soon. I'm going to do some screen recordings on my computer's monitor for showing you and running the companion OpenTX software that will show you a mirrored image of the menu system in this radio, so you can see all that crystal clear. I'm going to also include the model profile that is on my Taranis radio, and I'm going to put that in the video's description below. It's for anyone who wants to download it and get started right away. I do not take responsibility if this model causes your helicopter to freak out in any way. Use it at your own risk. I'm going to mention that I'm using firmware 2.2.3, which is, as of today, whenever this video was published, is the latest. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys have any future suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see if I can make it happen. Thanks. Peace.